So, same goes for touring. I mean, touring's going to be, it's a lot. We kind of stuffed an era of a band inside of 3 albums. I mean, some bands don't get to their 4th. Some they don't get to their second. Yeah.
10 years
So
worth of a band's life.
yeah, we're talking about 10 years of a band's life stuffed inside of a couple of So I don't know. Yeah, but we'll definitely be coming to Latin America. I'm not sure when. That was our last stop on our last tour, but hopefully we'll get there more towards the middle of our cycle. So I mean, maybe sometime in 2013.
Cool.
We'll see.
And Mexico, do you remember something about the concert in Mexico? Probably 8 years ago.
We had this. It wasn't about the concert, but we went out to dinner, and our keyboard the night before the show, our keyboard player we put money on. Kept putting money on the table for him to eat. What was it, like a chili or a jalapeno?
The little ones.
Yeah.
And even everyone
the
from the
habanero
kitchen,
one.
they came out and they're like, "No way, this guy's crazy."
I don't want to imagine what happened at night.
I think that it got up to a couple $100.
This guy eats like peanut butter and jelly, macaroni and cheese, no flavor in his food usually. And this,
so we put the money on the table, and finally he just takes it and he just eats this whole thing and like the hot sauce that came with it, and he runs out of the room and he goes back to his room and. He comes to the show and he was like, he had diarrhea.
He had to play standing up for like 3 shows.
Yeah, he was in Mexico City and Monterey also, so it was like 2 days of just
liquid fire.
Yeah, all just for
he was very sick.
Cool. Now, you're a band that have won 5 Grammys. Do you care about that awards or not that much?
I'm not sure what award shows really mean. I mean, it's nice when you get acknowledged for something, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's not.
Great.
It's great, but I mean,
it's not a bad thing.
As long as you're being acknowledged by your fans,
I
think, and the right people, I think that's our biggest acknowledgement is when we go play live shows and people come to see, us perform the songs.
I think we should do a record in Spanish, so we get a Latin American Grammy.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be the way to go.
It's like us and like.
But
What do you got going next week?
in the other hand, we have this story about this little kid that was in a coma, and because he started listening to your music, he started waking up. I think that's better than any kind of award, isn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
How was the experience of knowing that your music make so much important in a kid life?
That's great.
It's great.
It saved us as kids. That's why we started playing music. I think rock and roll can, it can move mountains.
Cool. Now, you've been playing in a lot of different places, but I'm going to choose 2 and tell me what you remember about it. Start with Live 8 in Germany.
Wow. I remember not wanting to stop. That we had a very short set, and I wanted to keep playing.
The energy was amazing.
Yeah, and just seeing it was hard to see because a lot of the people because it was just down this one street and it just went for miles. You could see people. So it was hard to see, but you could see it, and people just waving flags. And I remember playing "We Are the Champions" by Queen, and really feeling that energy of the crowd and sort of what the whole thing represented, and it was something that was much bigger than we were or we are, just powerful.
And the other one, a long time ago, Woodstock '94.
Mike.
I think it was a great show. It was pretty epic. I mean, I definitely had a little tussle with a security guard on that one, but it was, overall, it was. I'd never seen anything so chaotic and so massive. I mean, it was an ocean of people.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And to see that, it doesn't happen, very often. A few times in a lifetime. And so it's epic. We live for epic moments like that. Live for something like that or an epic moment in a small club,
Now, talking about movies, The Simpsons. To be part of The Simpsons, how was the experience?
Well, we died.
I know.
So we're not going to probably be in the sequel, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, they killed us off.
And another one that I really love, a stop-motion movie, Die Freaky, Lie Freaky.
Live Freaky Die Freaky, yeah.
You're a sick motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm sick.
I played Charles Manson.
Yeah, you played Charles Manson.
Yeah, it was, I hope I don't go to hell for that one, but I don't know. I'll probably have a lot of friends that are there, so I'm not sure. But it was a fun experience just to do it. And the stop motion animation, I mean, John Roker was that's a lot, really time consuming. It's kind of a masterpiece for him, you know.
Cool. Now, the opportunity to know different cultures, a lot of people don't have that opportunity. You have, like, once in a lifetime opportunity. Not many people have that chance. Mm-hmm. How is for you to know the whole world?
I think we learned more from the road, like in being in different, countries each, every couple of days you're somewhere new. And I think the third, the fourth time that you travel to different places, you really start to figure things out. But at first, you're overwhelmed when you start traveling, and you're young and you're overwhelmed, and everything is like 1,000 times over. Anything that you could imagine every minute. So, but once you sort of get the hang of it, it's extremely cool to know. Oh yeah, I'm going to go to this country here, and I know where the stuff I like's at, and
I miss the smell of certain countries, and I miss obviously the food of certain places, and just the people, just hearing their voices. It's beautiful. We're fortunate.
Now, we knew about American Idiot, the movie. How is if it's gonna do it, and how is it working?
The American Idiot movie is it's we have a writer, we have a director. Universal's going to put it out, and Playtone is the production company, and it's just a matter of time. That's literally what it is. Is time really time consuming? So I don't really know when it's gonna and like when they start really go. It starts production or anything like that, but it'll. It's definitely going to come out at some point. That's all I really know.
Ready? Yeah.
Now, I saw you in the Hall of Fame induction of Guns N' Roses. Tell us the experience.
Oh wow!
I guess it was weird. Huh?
I just wanted to do Guns N' Roses justice, and those guys are really really good people, and then they asked us to play last minute, so we borrowed Guns N' Roses equipment to play because we weren't expecting to play, and Jason White was with us too. Yeah. So we were like, okay, so let's play. We played Letter Bomb, and it's interesting because it's for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like there's all these people sitting in their tables, and it's very it's almost borderline watching paint dry a little bit. Yeah. So we just went up and just got get out of your get up off your ass and let's go. I mean, this is Cleveland, for God's sake. So we just went for it, and we really kind of got the whole show started. It was really fun. Yeah. And then and there was the strange thing with Axl, and he didn't want to be there, and the booing that started, and I was like told everybody shut the fuck up, and and it was and then he ended up being more grateful about it. So
cool. Now, do you have plans to release another thing under the name of the Foxborough Hot Tub?
Well, the song "Fuck Time" was supposed to be a Foxborough Hot Tub song.
Okay.
But then we decided, Dos is kind of the second Foxborough Hot Tubs record.
Okay.
If you really listen closely, those are very garagey songs. That's kind of, the only difference is we call it Green Day instead of the Foxborough Hot Tubs.
I think it's like the schizophrenic record on its meds.
Yeah.
So it is Green Day,
the wrong meds.
But yeah, it's not. It took like my meds.
Yeah.
Eventually, people will figure out the same numbers are in both bands.
Yeah.
Now, the last question: what could you say to all of your fans in Latin America?
Hello, everybody. Well, we're going to be out there soon. Well, I'm not sure when, but it's always unpredictable. But we are unpredictable, so but we'll be out there as soon as humanly possible.
And enjoy the records. Uno, dos, y tres.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's say one last thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Latin America, they say that the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So whoever makes the most noise and asks for us, we'll come see you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Ya lo vieron, hermanos grandes, entre los grandes Green Day. Vamos a continuar con más. Estamos aquí en Newport Beach, California. Hay que irse a leve. Yeah.